I mean, I've actually never done this before, but
You haven't?
I haven't done it before ever, so I'm just gonna just do it, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say. Just do it.
Is he going to learn the hard way, or will this be a success for Eddie Hall?
Here we go. Come on, Eddie. 5 seconds to go.
Oh, he's blown it out of the water. Lalas leads at 25.1. A little bit of balance problems there. 25.1 to beat, and he's got it.
Our penultimate event is the overhead pressing medley. You start with this 100 kilo dumbbell, lift it to your shoulders, press it overhead with one hand. On to the next one, and it's the axle. It's a railway axle, 155 kilos to your shoulders, overhead again, twice. Then you come to this huge metal block, 120 kilos, that's over 20 stone in weight, to your shoulders, press it overhead again. Fastest time wins now. Eddie, you're known for your shoulder strength, but I think this last bit's probably the hardest, isn't it?
It definitely is. After doing a dumbbell and an axle twice, and then this massive block of metal here. I mean, I've actually never done this before, but
You haven't?
I haven't done it before ever, so I'm just gonna just do it, as Arnold Schwarzenegger would say. Just do it.
All right, well, listen, best of luck. Nothing like learning on the job.
Well, unfortunately, Ireland's finest found it all too much. 0 reps for Fenley. Irvin Katona, he couldn't manage the iron block, so 3 repetitions in 38.14. Alex Galetto got the lot, 70.74. But then Tor Bjornsson set the world alight at 32.14. So a chance now for Eddie Hall, UK's strongest man. Now, is he going to learn the hard way, or will this be a success for Eddie Hall? The right arm, the mighty right arm, drives that 220-pound dumbbell aloft. That looked good. What about this one, Colin?
Well, Eddie, he's a very good presser. I think his problem is just getting it up to his shoulders. If he can get it there, then he'll probably... Ooh, that is an ugly technique. He doesn't look very accomplished at this. He just trains in a normal gym, you know. He almost never does strongman training, and I think that's a bit of a mistake. He needs to get a bit more experienced. Of course, he'll pick that up here on the job.
Well, that certainly is a disadvantage. Away we go. That's the first repetition. A little bit of a shake of the head there, as if to say, I'm not sure about this. He really is puffing and blowing a little bit, but asking for some more encouragement from the crowd. And I have to say, this is a brilliant crowd.
It's just phenomenal. And everyone's being cheered, not just the Brits now. Can he get it up for the second time here? That's a bit better. Here we go. Come on, Eddie. 5 seconds to go.
Just losing balance as we go on. He's getting more and more tired. So a screech of agony and frustration from Eddie Hall, but he got 2 lifts. On Charlie prowling around in the background. Well, despite the fact he's in 3rd place on his own, he still wants big points here. Straight up, gets the balance, and straight onto the axle lift here. This is good by Lawrence Charlet.
Yeah, he's got to try and do this under 30 seconds, all of it, if he's going to mix it for the big points here. We still have Lalas and Zaviskas to follow him. This is good. Come on, Lawrence.
Oh, yes. Now, can this block go up? This is surely the most difficult thing to lift. You've got nothing really to get your hands wrapped around. Almost threw it back on his head there. He's outside of the leading time so far, but if he can get it, it could still be good. He's just got his hands in the wrong position there, Colin.
Yeah, he's not finding the balance point at all, is he? And I think part of this is fatigue. He's leaning back an awful long way. Well, he's just taking a bit of time here, but he's got to be careful. 75 seconds. And we'll have a whistle. 15 seconds to go.
Well, he was just asking for clarification from the judge there before he attempted this again. It's a very smooth object as well, and that makes it quite slippery. No, surely he's lost it now. So 3 repetitions. The axle went up in 21.8, and that will be his final score. And there's one man who'll be itching to get back on the strongman circuit, Mark Felix, who we'll see in the last program, recovering from injury. And he'll be very interested to see how Lalas gets on here. Another great Lithuanian exponent of lifting heavy weights. That was very impressive. Oh, that was incredibly impressive. And this is quick.
It's just phenomenal how easy he pulls it to his shoulders and then presses it overhead. Now he's got to try and beat Radzikowski's time here.
28 and a bit seconds for Radzikowski. Oh, he's blown it out of the water. Lalas leads at 25.1, and that is bad news for everybody.
Matas, you've just taken the lead there, just over 24 seconds. Do you think that would be good enough to stay ahead of Z going up next?
No, I don't think so. He probably is the best presser in the world, so compete against him is very hard.
How come as Lithuanians you have such strong shoulders? There's a tradition there.
I don't know, it's probably just Lithuanian genetics, probably, you know.
Well, they're serving you really well. Let's watch on and see how he does. Well
Thanks.
done.
Thank you very much.
So what can Zaviskas do? He's seen a phenomenal performance by Lalas. Doesn't seem overly anxious, but that was almost a snatching movement, getting it right the way up in one go. That is good. He's on a par now with Lalas. This could be ahead of him. Surely he's going to contend for first place again. A little bit of balance problems there. 25.1 to beat, and he's got it. Zaviskas wins another event.
So you've just snuck ahead there, 24.25 seconds. I mean, you didn't want him beating you, did you?
I need to collect my points in this event. I want to go very fast, but I make little small mistakes, but still my time was best.
It was very good. It was touch and go, because with the block, you did lose your balance a little bit. Were you worried?
I train a lot block, and I hope that I will lift very fast, but it was very bad for me.
Zaviskas takes the press medley by almost a second ahead of Lalas. Lawrence Charlet didn't manage to do all four and settles for 6th place. Ed Hall's lesson on the job earns him just 8th place. With one event to go, Zaviskas on 50 points and can now only be overtaken by his fellow Lithuanian Lalas for the Europe's Strongest Man title. Charlet faces a battle with Radzikowski for 3rd. After the break, we go to the medley to find out who wins the title and the brand new 4x4 to go with it.